Sing a Song, a Shipwreck by John Masefield. Read for LibriVox.org by Colleen McMahon. He lolled on a bollard, a sunburned son of the sea, with earrings of brass and a jumper of dungaree. And many a queer lash-up have I seen, says he. But the toughest hooray of the racket, he says, I'll be sworn, and the roughest traverse I worked since the day I was born, was a packet of sailor's delight as I scoffed in the seas of the Horn. All day long in the calm she had rolled to the swell, rolling through 50 degrees till she clattered her bell, and then came snow and a squall, and the wind was colder than hell. It blew like the bull of Barney, a beast of a breeze, and over the rail came the cold green walloping seas, and she went ashore at the dawn on the Ramirez. She was settling down by the stern when I got to the deck. Her waist was as smother a sea as was up to your neck, and her masts were gone and her rails, and she was a wreck. We rigged up a tackle, a purchase, a sort of a shift, to hoist the boats off in the deckhouse and get them adrift, when her stern gives a sicken and settle, her bows give a lift, and comes a crash of green water as sets me afloat, with freezing fingers clutching the keel of a boat, the bottom-up whaler, and that was the juice of a note. Well, I clambers across to the keel, and I gets me secure, when I see a face in the white of the smother to lure. So I gives him a hand, and be shot if it wasn't the steward. So he climbs up forward to me, and thank ye, says, and we sits and shivers and freeze to the bone with the sprays. And I sings able ground, and the steward he prays. Would never a dollop to sup, nor a morsel to bite, the lips of us blue with the cold, and the heads of us light, adrift in a cape-worn sea for a day and a night. And then the steward goes dotty and puts a tune to his lip, and moans about love like a dern old hen with the pip. I sets no store upon stewards, they ain't no use in a ship. And mother, the loony cackles, come and put Willie to bed. So I says, dry up, or I'll fetch you a crack of the head. The kettle's a bilin', he answers, and I'll go butter the bread. And he falls to singin' some slush about clinking a can. And at last he dies, so he does, and I tells you, Jan, I was glad when he did, for he weren't no fun for a man. So he falls forward, he does, and he closes his eye, and quiet he lays, and quiet I leaves him lie. And I was alone with his corpse, and the cold green sea and the sky. And then I dithers, I guess, for the next as I knew, was the voice of a mate as was sayin' to one of the crew, Easy, my son, with the brandy, be shot if he ain't comin' to. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.